The biggest turnoff is you being agreeable. Now, an agreeable man is not only creating detriment into his relationships by him not being able to address maybe his concerns, his opinions, his judgments based upon a deep-rooted fear, whether it be abandonment, isolation, etc. It could be anything that is holding you back from being your authentic self and having a separate opinion. Now, it's in human nature to follow the pack, to follow another person's perception, so there is zero conflict that could be had if you have two opposing things. Now, I'm going to specifically be addressing it within relationships, and even if like you're on a couple dates with a woman, please be aware if you have a tendency to appease a woman based upon you wanting her to like you. Because listen, one flaw within the dating market when it comes to women and men, we don't present ourselves as we are in the initial phase of dating. That comes online when we're already attached to the person. And this is why there's so much disturbances that happen after the honeymoon phase. Because after the honeymoon phase, you guys are almost taking off the mask of what got you in the relationship to begin with. And for a man, you will find out very quickly your amount of agreeability in the future. How much agreeability had to be had in order for you maybe to get the woman of your dreams, of, the woman that you were trying to chase and get. And if you've already got her and now you're having a problem with you speaking your truth because you've never done it in the past, she's going to catch on to that. But here's the thing, you guys, we're kind of tricky, women can be a shadow side of women, we're very manipulative. And, we're manipulative, not always out of intention, but we have very deep-rooted emotions. And with that, sometimes we can't see clearly. And I'm not giving this as an excuse. I mean, always we have to take accountability for our actions. But a lot of women will do things to test a man, not only to test a man, but to get a man to appease to every single thing she desires out of him, even at the cost of him losing himself. This is dangerous, not only for women to be involved with men that are highly agreeable, not only to her, but to other people. It's danger. That is a dangerous man. Now, a dangerous man can be two things. Dangerous in the way that he will not allow anyone or anything to come in between him and who he is. And then on the other hand, we have another version of a dangerous man on the other side of the coin that will do anything in his power to be accepted and viewed and acknowledged and chosen by anyone in his life. And the downfall to this man is he loses himself in that act and is depressed and suppressed within maybe what he's even wanting. Now, it's very normal for us to make our partner into the version we think they should be. But the version we think they should be needs to be questioned as well. Now, why do I say this? Because we create fantasies of how people should be to appease the emotion we're currently experiencing. And I say it needs to be questioned due to my own observation within my life. I'm a very curious person, and I'm curious upon not only other people's behaviors, but myself included. And with my very own observation of how sometimes in the past, you guys, and even sometimes I slip and fall into this tendency of acting out of a place that I want another person to soothe me. And this happens within women. We want our man to shapeshift into everything we say he should be to appease a short-term emotion that has the ability to pass. And when the emotion passes, so does our perception of the man we are viewing. So this is why, men, let me get back to my main point. You being agreeable to anyone in your life is a turnoff and is a red flag. Because you have no backbone, no structure, and no protection over yourself. And if you cannot protect yourself and you cannot stand in the face of fear, you will constantly fold. And the more you fold and fold and fold like a piece of paper continuously being folded, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. But when you unravel that little piece of paper that's being folded perpetually. When you open it, it turns into its natural form. But within that form it returns back to, the sheet of paper, it has wrinkles in it. The same goes for you, unraveling yourself of all the things you've shape-shifted in to appease another. You will have cracks within your own self-identity. This is really powerful for you men to know. Not only will this protect you from perhaps being with women that will manipulate you constantly because you allow it, it also protects you from the outside world. Everyone wants a person to be who they think they should be. And that doesn't come with your best interest, which is why it's so important and crucial to always have your best interest in mind. And when you act from that place, you are actually allowing the other person to view you as yourself, because there is no crease within who you are. You won't fold based upon another person's view of how you should be. Now, you guys, being disagreeable all the time, constantly, I mean, come on, we need to have balance in our life. And I think a great place to start is just start showing up as you are on dates, to the women you're with, to family members, etc. Say what's on your mind, say what's on your heart, regardless of how another person acts. Knowing that when you do that, you are allowing the experience to unfold in a way that can serve you and the people around you, because there is no confusion of the mind. This is really important, and I really hope today's video assisted you in some way and brought some light into this. And listen, you guys, we aren't perfect, and it's normal to want to be liked and chosen, but it's not acceptable for you to put yourself last just so another person can accept you, because they're not accepting you for you. They're accepting you as a character. And the more we get stuck in a character of how another person thinks we should be, we actually become it. And that's terrifying. And you have the ability to stop that. So before I end today's video, review yourself. Review in the past where you've been overly agreeable just to get someone to like you. And maybe just, go with the flow sort of thing. Question why. And maybe fear comes up about you like being disagreeable to women because you feel like they'll leave you, or they won't understand you, or they'll go to the next guy. And that's actually a service to yourself, because those are women who don't want you for who you are. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, you guys, I hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and let me know in the comments down below if you're more so agreeable or disagreeable, or if you have found a healthy balance within your life. And also, let everyone know how you did it. And if you guys are wanting help with any area of your life, I do offer one-on-one coaching where we can further address any issues or hurdles in your life that maybe need another person's perception towards for you to move out of. So my email is mayalynncoaching@gmail.com. The link is down below. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.